Hello, this is test practice part 2. Let's get started. Alright, here is our first problem. Find the perimeter of the shape. Pause your video, label the sides with their links, combine all of your like terms to write the expression which represents the perimeter. So pause your video and then restart to check your answer. Welcome back from pausing the video. This tile right here is the XY tile. This is the Y tile, this is the X tile, and that's the unit square. Let's label the sides of our shape. Let's start at the top. This side is X, and this side is Y. This side is X. Now the ends of the Y tiles are each 1 unit in length. So are the ends of the X tile. And then the unit square has 1 on each side. Okay. Now this side right here, instead of being X, would be X minus 1. And this side right here, instead of being Y, would be Y minus X. Alright, do you have all those correctly labeled? Now count up the like terms, or combine the like terms. Let's do our X's. There's 1X. There's a second one, so that's 2X. Here's an X, that's 3X. Here's a minus X, so 3X minus X would equal 2X. Now let's count the Y's. There's 1, 2, so that's 2Y. And count up our 1's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's a minus 1 right there. So 7 minus 1 equals 6. So here is the expression that represents perimeter of our shape. So how'd you do? Alright, let's try another one. Alright, this time we just have the algebraic expressions written down and just simplify them by combining the like terms. So pause your video, solve the first one, then restart to check your answer. Welcome back from pausing the video. Let's identify all of our x variables to the first power. There's a minus 1x, there's a visible 1, okay. Here's a minus 2x, here's a plus 5x. So negative 1 or minus 1, minus 2, that equals minus 3, plus 5, that equals positive 2. So all of the x's combine to make 2x. Now let's look at our y. We have one y term, and that's all we have, so plus y. And now let's combine our constants. We have 3 minus 1, which is 2. Alright, so there's the expression simplified. How'd you do? Alright, pause your video and then restart to check the answer for the next one. Welcome back from pausing your video. Let's combine our like terms. That's a 1y squared. This is a 3y squared. And this is a negative 4y squared. So 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. So we end up with 0y squareds. Those all cancel out. Now we have a minus 2y and a plus 1y. So negative 2 plus 1 equals negative 1. So our answer is negative 1y. And notice how I don't have to write the 1. It's understood. Okay, how'd you do on that one? Okay, pause your video, get the answer for this one, restart to check your answer. Welcome back from pausing the video. Let's identify all of our x to the second power. Let's do that first. Here's a plus 1x squared. Here's a minus 3x squared. Here's a minus 1x squared. So 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Minus 1 more is negative 3. So all of the x squareds end up being a negative 3x squared. Now let's do the x terms. There's a 1x. Here's a 4x. and here's a minus 5x. So 1 plus 4 is 5, and then 5 minus 5 is 0, so the x's all cancel out, and this is our answer, negative 3x squared. Did you get it? Okay, good. Okay, here we have another figure. We're going to find the perimeter. This time we're going to give that perimeter a number because we know the values of the variables. Y is equal to 8 and x equals 3. So pause your video, label the sides, and then add up the perimeter. Welcome back from pausing the video. Let's label our sides. So here we have an x tile. So that distance is x. This is a 1, this is a 1, this is an x. All right, this side over here would be y minus 2. See, there's 1, 2 right there. So y subtract 2. This is 1. Then we have y minus x, 1, x minus 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now let's combine our like terms. Let's combine our x's. There's 1x, 2x, there's a minus x, and here's a 1x. So 1, 2, 3 x's minus 1x, that equals 2x. Now let's combine our y's. There's 1, 2 y's, so we got 2y again. And now let's combine all the 1's. 1, 2, there's minus 2, so I'm back to 0. 1, 2 minus 2 is 0. Plus 1 is 1, 2, minus 1 puts me back to 1. Plus 1 is back to 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. So this comes out to 2x plus 2y plus 6. Interesting. All right. Now substitute the values. So x equals 3. So we've got 2 times 3. Y equals 8. So that's 2 times 8. And then plus 6. 2 times 3, that equals 6. 2 times 8 is 16. So we get 6 plus 16 plus 6. All of that adds up to a total perimeter of 28 units. So how'd you do? All right, well that's all. Remember, read some books.